Vegetation analytics is an important development for industry because there's a pressing need to manage the often conflicting issues around reduce your expenditure, but also decrease your risk profile, particularly as it relates to bushfires. And so what we're actually doing in this is offering a means to do both by using data and information to drive decision making, drive program design, but in a really transparent and auditable way. So in a practical sense, we're saying here's where you should go, here's why you should go there, here's how you should do that work. And it lets them do that and issue that work and do that in a cost-effective way. There are a number of barriers for the adoption of technologies like vegetation analytics. Partly we see things like data handling issues. There's a lot of data to be sourced. We see different levels of data that exist in different organisations. But it's also about how the organisation can take this on. Do they have the systems in place, the processes, the people, and the expertise to be able to take this information, make decisions based upon it, integrate it into the way they work. And I think the way to get around that is to start small, build upon that, solve some of the simple problems first, move it along, and eventually get to a point where they can start to adopt and use this in a practical way. In terms of who could benefit from vegetation analytics, I think we're talking about mostly distribution network operators, but also potentially transmission operators. Distribution network operators in particular, it's around the level of dispersal of their network, the fact that they can't trim trees completely to remove that risk entirely, so they need a way of prioritising based on risk. Transmission operators, it's probably more about the potential of trees that could fall and how to risk assess those and identify those. So it's a mix of the two really.